Who's got a bad obsession with me? I'm sick of every one of my chapters reading just the same. So go ahead and take a good look at me. You'll see me never again, never again. I'm leaving. It's so much more than changing my scenery. You'll see me never again. Sayonara, say la vie. You bad company, corrupting the child that I was. You took advantage and you left me addicted to your drug. This is the last time. So go ahead and take a good look at me. You'll see me never again, never again. I'm leaving. It's so much more than changing my scenery. You'll see me never again. Sayonara, say la vie. This place reminds me of who I was. Your face reminds me of who I was. This taste reminds me of who I was. I'm walking away from everything I was. Chains remind me of who I was. This pain reminds me of who I was. Now can you save me from the things I've done? I gotta get away. I gotta break away. So go ahead and take a good look at me. You'll see me never again, never again. I'm leaving. It's so much more than changing my scenery. You'll see me never again. Sayonara, baby. So go ahead and take a good look at me. You'll see me never again, never again. I'm leaving. It's so much more than changing my scenery. You'll see me never again. Sayonara.
Welcome everybody to today's edition of Youth News. Today is March 5th of the year 2016. Today we'll be talking about some sports and music news. I am joined with Caleb today. Caleb, how are you?
I'm doing great, Tyler.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Always good to be great, isn't it?
That's right. How about you? How are you doing to this fine Saturday afternoon?
Oh, I'm good too. Good, just
Okay.
sitting around trying to make music. No, I'm just kidding. I'm doing the show.
That's what Saturday afternoons are all about, all right?
Yeah, being lazy.
That's right. Just sitting around. And I do know the big Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz fight is this afternoon, I believe.
Oh, is that?
Not that I'm a big fan of heavyweight boxing and stuff like that. But
McGregor's a beast. Have you seen his?
Yeah, they're both beasts. I mean, it's probably not something I'm going to watch, but still interesting. Did you see? I know there was something released by SportsCenter.
Like a
I
pre-fight?
think it was SportsCenter.
Like,
where it was basically trash talking from both of them.
yeah, and then
it wasn't nice.
yeah. Do you see McGregor start a little fight at the press conference? They did their little lineup thing to like kind of where the photographers take the picture and the guy has to like separate them, and McGregor slaps his hand with.
Yes,
That was awesome. That was worth it.
And you know what? I'm going to take this moment right now to mention our Twitter because I'm going to retweet that.
Oh,
I can find it here.
Please do. Please do.
Yeah, our Twitter handle for all of you guys who follow us on Twitter, it is at Youth News Radio. That's at Youth News Radio. If you want to follow us on Twitter, we would be much appreciated. And if you are not an axe murderer, we will follow you back. So follow us on Twitter at Youth News Radio. You can also like the page on Facebook, also Youth News Radio, and join the community on Google+. And, of course, Tyler is all up in arms that last podcast I forgot to mention the
freaking website.
I will mention the website. Don't worry, Tyler. I have not forgot. I've not forgotten. It is www.youthnewsradio.weebly.com. So youthnewsradio.weebly.com.
Alright, sounds good. Yeah, that was great. We'll follow you as long as you're not an axe murderer.
After what? Hey, you never know. People today on Twitter,
True.
A Twitter handle is just someone hiding behind that Twitter handle, and they're really a nobody because no one knows who they are unless you're a
So you're saying we're nobodies, right? We're nobodies?
We're we're world-renowned nobodies. How about that?
Okay, sounds good. Even though we're being followed by sports reporters and bands and stuff.
That's exactly right. So I'll tweet this out here once I get on, and then you can check that out for yourself. The trash talk between Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz.
Yeah, that fight beforehand was awesome. McGregor doesn't even look that big. Like when you see him next to some of the other guys, he's like, You're like, how is he beating these other guys?
He's not real huge, yeah.
Yeah, but still impressive.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much starting off our sports conversation. Is McGregor? How are we going to top that?
That's right. I don't think we can top it.
All right, we're just going to end the show right here. Thanks for listening, everybody. Hope you have a great day.
Talk to you later.
All right, and the show is ending in 3, 2, 1. No, how about
you know who we should totally get on the show?
Who?
Donald Trump.
Not sure if
That's your job, Tyler. Book Donald Trump for interview.
Let's get Cruz on actually instead.
Cruz. Yeah, we should get both of them on in the same interview.
We're not gonna say anything. We're just gonna say. So you two fight the entire show. We're not gonna say. So this is
This is a sports and music show, not a politics show. I do like politics, but
yeah.
You want to jump into some sports?
I'll say right now, this is that last part was just the other crap that we normally talk about.
Hashtag other crap. That's right.
We talked about sports, music, and other crap, and that was the other crap.
What's the other crap part? We'll talk about music later, but I'll jump in with some sports talk.
How about our bets? First, let's start. Do you want to start with our bets where they're at right now?
Oh yes, that's true. Well, for our NFL bets with RG3 and Matt Forte.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, well, there hasn't been much development on either one of them. But I had RG3 going to the Rams, and I believe I had.
I think I had him going to the Browns, didn't I?
I had Matt Forte. I think you had him going to the Browns. You had him going, I can check here, but I had him going to the Rams. You had him going to the Browns,
okay.
And then our other bet that we did, we can make some more today because there's some other free agents. But
sweet.
I had Matt Forte going to the Dolphins, reunited with Adam Gase, his former offensive coordinator,
and I had him going to the Redskins.
Redskins, that's correct. I don't remember, but now I do. So,
yeah, I'm going to the Skins. Shirts versus Skins.
We can make a couple of that's right. We can make a couple more bets today. A couple more prop bets. I don't mind that.
Yeah, we can do that too. Yeah, that's about all that we can do is sports bets. We can't really do music bets.
Yeah, that's right.
I bet you this album's coming out this day. Oh, would you look at that?
Oh man. Okay. Well, without further ado, once I can, I'll find it later. But I know there was a tweet. I'm not sure if it was Mike and Mike or Sports Center that tweeted that out. I will find it here and send it out. This was trash talking between Nate Diaz and Conor McGregor. Oh well, I'll jump into some sports news now.
Yeah, sounds good.
Actual relevant sports news. Okay, so NFL.com recently, and I don't know if you've seen this, Tyler, came out
did not
with a list of the 99 best free agents of 2016. Now,
let's not go through all 99. Let's go through like the top 10. How about that?
No, we're not going through the 99. Are you crazy? That would take an hour, especially with all my analysis.
Yeah. No, so it would take you a day. Let's put it that way. It'd take you a day.
What we're going to do is we're going to look at the top. You know what? I'm going to go with an interesting number. I'm going to go with the top 13 because the top 13 is really where it starts to get interesting.
Okay.
So, I am going to start with the top 13 and discuss where I think they're going to go. Okay. So, number 13, and I also will tweet out this link as well for you guys at Youth News Radio, so you can check that out. Number 13, Brock Osweiler. So there's a catch for some of these players because of the fact that they could be signed, but all these players have not been given the franchise tag. So Brock, except for one, I'll mention which one. So Brock Osweiler could become a free agent if they can't reach a deal this week. However, there has been talk that the Denver Broncos are going to try to sign him to a long-term deal. They're talking up some trade proposals, or not some, I should say, some contract extension proposals. So I don't think that there's going to be any sort of a return from Peyton Manning. So that's kind of that kind of plays into this decision. I think Brock Osweiler stays with the Denver Broncos. There's been a lot of news that they're trying to talk up some contract extensions. I think he stays with the team because we see what he's been able to do. Really, he hasn't proven himself over the past few years, but then this year, second half of the year when he jumped in, I mean, the guy really played well, and I know he had that solid defense to back him up. But I think Brock Osweiler works out a deal with the Broncos because I think they need to work out a deal with Brock Osweiler. I think they will be successful in the talks, and I think he stays with the Broncos because it doesn't look like Peyton Manning's going to be around much longer. What do you think, Tyler? Where's Brock Osweiler going to end up?
Probably the Broncos.
Yeah, I think he's going to stay with the Broncos. That's just seems like the most logical thing to do for both sides.
Yeah.
Number 12, Lamar Miller, former running back for the Dolphins, and I'll play into this too with number 11, Matt Forte. So Lamar Miller, the Dolphins chose not to put the franchise tag on Lamar Miller, which I personally think was a mistake. They franchise another guy who actually has the ability to walk away and play for another team if he wants to. It's ridiculous, but it's called a transition tag. That's what they did with defensive end Olivier Vernon. Lamar Miller did not receive the franchise tag. But he is a versatile back. He's a big play threat. And I was excited to see what would happen with Adam Gase and Lamar Miller in Miami. However, that's not going to happen. So now he's a free agent. And then Matt Forte as well has just, with the Bears, really didn't have an incredible season this year. And he's kind of been his stock has been slowly spiraling downwards. But he'll still be a solid starter. So 12 and 11. My bet for Lamar Miller is that he ends up somewhere like, say, for example, New York, or the recently Arian Foster-less Houston Texans may snag him. So if Tyler and I have different opinions on any of these guys, I know we already did Matt Forte. I said he is going to the Dolphins. I think Lamar Miller could go to the Bears. You know what? That would be interesting. If we see Matt Forte sign with the Dolphins and Lamar Miller sign with the Bears.
Which I'd lose my bet then, which I'd be really mad about, but...
That's interesting. Huh. So
that could be.
Tyler, do you have any... Yeah, we could see that. That would be really interesting.
That would be. I'm all in for that. I'm all in.
Yeah.
Although I'd still
I
lose...
think Forte,
I mean, I'd lose my bet, but hey, that'd be interesting,
right.
though.
I think Forte would go to the Dolphins, and then Lamar Miller would get that. That makes perfect sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say that. I'm going to say we see Miller, except the one thing that makes me nervous about that is the fact that the Bears still have Jeremy Langford. And Jeremy Langford this past year was a guy that when Forte wasn't playing, when Forte was hurt a little, they were playing Jeremy Langford. That's the only thing that's questionable. So I would like to see it happen, but part of me thinks it's more plausible to see Lamar Miller go to somewhere like the Texans. So we'll see. I'm not ready to make a definitive bet on that.
Okay.
I just wish the Dolphins would have kept them around.
All right.
So
Real quick before you get too far, in a couple minutes we'll be answering some of your questions that you have sent, as we are about almost 15 minutes into the show.
Yeah, I'll try to speed up here when I get into the top 10 here. Janoris Jenkins at number 10, cornerback for the Rams. Danny Trevathan at number 9, linebacker for Broncos linebacker. And then Eric Weddle, number 8, the Chargers safety.
Okay.
I have an idea as to where Eric Weddle will go. I'll just touch on Jenkins and Trevathan.
The Eagles.
Weddle, I think, ends up. Weddle? Okay, well, we can make a bet on this. Weddle, I think, ends up with the Steelers. And let me say why. Because they